Hey, good afternoon, love bugs, and welcome to another segment of Goddess Love On. Today's topic is applying pressure. Now, I've seen this idiom, if you will, being posted all over social media about if they want you, they'll apply pressure. Okay, so another one of my shower musings where I'm thinking about like, what does that really mean? Because it's my understanding when you put pressure on someone, it's like you kind of forcing them to do something. When you apply pressure, like if you let's use an example of a cork into a bottle. You have to force a cork into a bottle to fit. You got to apply pressure to make it fit into there. Now, the pressure that builds up from whatever is inside of there, when you tap it a certain way, boom, it's going to blow off. Okay, because you've been having us pressed down in here, all this pressure down in here for the longest. It got to come out some kind of way. Okay, so for me, I like to look up things. Now, this is just my opinion. Now, I always preface all my videos with that. It is just my opinion about these things. So I looked up what it means to apply pressure on someone. It says put pressure on someone to try to influence or persuade one to do something or act a certain way, to make demands or expect something from someone. Okay. So that is really how I looked at it. Now, if I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I don't want nobody putting no pressure on me, because if you apply pressure to me, I'm going to run. You can't force me to do nothing I don't want to do. And I feel like no one should be forcing anyone to do things that they don't want to do. I ain't gonna lie, I've been the person who's applied pressure. And that's exactly what happened. That person was like, okay, well, whatever. And I didn't get what I wanted. So you don't always get what you want by applying pressure. Now, I could be completely wrong or in left field about what I interpreted that to mean. I don't know, but I'm like this. If somebody wants you and you want them, it won't be necessary to apply pressure. Maybe they have their reasons for not trying to pursue you in that very moment. Maybe they have their reasons for not applying pressure. Maybe that person has some shit that they got to work on. Maybe they got things going on in their life and they ain't ready to communicate that to you. There are so many reasons as to why people are not applying pressure. That does not mean they don't want you. That means they got other shit going on right now. And maybe, just maybe, they're being considerate enough not to bring their bullshit into your life. You might be in a good place. You might be doing the damn thing, making your money, doing your healing, elevating spiritually, whatever it is. For those who are non-spiritual, you might have your career exactly where you want it. You got the house, you got the car, your money tight, you shopping, you living your best life, you taking vacations, the whole 9 yards. Whereas this person that you're interested in, or who may be interested in you, may have some financial difficulties, maybe trying to get their credit straight, maybe trying to get their career on track, or they might be starting a business, or it's a number of things they might have going on. Maybe they're healing from an old relationship or something. And then they come along applying pressure to you, and you like, no, when you get your shit together, but no, I really want you, I love you, I want to be with you, we should be together, what's stopping us, blah blah blah. And you like, look, motherfucker, I said get your shit together and then come see me. Now applying pressure done backfired on you. Now, right now in my life, I ain't applying pressure to nobody. Like I said, I've done it in the past and it didn't work out for me. But now motherfuckers try to apply pressure on me. I know what that's like for a motherfucker to apply pressure and tell you, but I love you, I want to be with you. And you like, I told you that no, that's not what I want. But ain't no buts. If a person tells you I'm not interested in you that way, or maybe it's something you have going on, or I got self-work or whatever it is that I need to do, so that's why I'm not trying to be in a relationship right now, why would you keep trying to pursue them? That's a turn off. Now, I don't know about nobody else, but I don't want nobody chasing me like that. If you show interest in me, you say, hey Sean, I'm digging you or whatever, okay, let's talk, let's communicate, let's try to figure out, if there is a connection between us. We have communications, we discuss certain things about each other. There could be a spark, there may not be a spark. Maybe you just need to be friends, but you can't. I'm sorry, I just don't believe in that applying pressure if someone wants you. Yeah, they can apply pressure, but that don't always mean it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Now, it could be somebody right now who wants me, but they're not applying pressure. They just sitting back and relaxing and doing whatever it is that they need to do before they make the decision to step to me. And I respect that. Now, does it always mean it's going to work? No, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work. However, that person gave me the courtesy of saying, you know what, I'm going to get my shit together and then I'm going to come see her. Now, I hope whoever this person is, they're a God and that the sparks do fly, and it works out for us. But it's all divine timing. That's the spirituality part of it. But I'm trying to do this in the regular part of it, but it's hard. So all I'm saying is I truly don't believe that it's necessary to apply pressure. What is meant to be will be. It is not one of those things where you got to really be in hot pursuit of someone, because sometimes people just like the chase, the thrill of the chase, if you will. So the chase, once the chase is over, they might lose interest. I've seen that happen. So it's so many different things. Like, I guess you can't really put a lot of stock in what you see on social media, but I see it so much, and I see people actually saying it like, well, if he really wanted you, he'd do A, B, and C. Or if she really wanted you, if she was really interested, she'd do A, B, and C. Says who? Everybody feels like everything has to happen in a cookie cutter way. And that's not necessarily true. Every situation is different. I say that so much that it's ridiculous. Well, what's right for one may not be right for another. It may only be meant for you to have this person as a friend, no matter how much love or whatever affection you feel for that person. It's just not in the cards at this very moment. But if it's meant to be, it can be a year, 2 years, 6 months, 5 years, whatever. If it's meant to be, y'all gonna come together. Y'all might even lose contact with each other. You know what? They was a cool friend or whatever, but I done met somebody else. I'm gonna do with them. Again, if it's meant to be, it will happen in divine timing. There's nothing anybody can do to stop it. Okay? So please don't take advice from memes. Please don't take advice from social media. Some things that people say are profound, and it's like, okay, that makes sense. But then there's other things, it's like, I'm an overthinker. That's just my nature. Some things it's like, because I'm breaking down the words that you're using. If you want me, you will apply pressure. And it's like, I take things in a literal sense, depending on what the situation is. And in that case, I don't want nobody applying pressure to me. That's just me. Now, if somebody else wants somebody chasing them down and begging and pleading on their knees because that's the only way you like to get attention, then by all means have at it. But that's not my way. And don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and say that's not flattering for someone to tell you, I really feel like you're the one. I want to be with you. I love you and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like, while that's flattering, no thank you. Some may look at it as thirsty. I won't say it's thirsty. If a person has feelings for you, they have feelings for you. But sometimes they think they're stronger than they are because they can't have you. Nah, that's one of the things. Sometimes we want things so bad just because we can't have them. Now, if you anything like me, I have wanted somebody so bad. I really did. And applied pressure, did all of that. Didn't work out. I'm, cool with the person or whatever. But now it's just like, okay, well, whatever. You're a cool friend. But I realized in being friends with them and in certain behaviors that the person has, we couldn't be in a relationship. That shit would be volatile. Because, everybody got things they're working on. So that's why I'm saying that. Like, everybody has things where they have to grow and elevate and they have to do it on their own. If a person is smart enough to say, no, I'm not pursuing you, I'm not getting a relationship with you. Yeah, I like you, but I'm not getting a relationship with you because I got shit that I need to work on. You need to respect that. We all need to respect that and give people their room to work and grow on and do whatever it is they need to do for themselves instead of saying, oh, well, you don't want me to fuck you. That's childish. And as adults, we need to be able to accept rejection and move the fuck on. Either be friends with them or move the fuck on. If you Every time you see them, you like, I really want them. Oh, I really want her. And it hurts you to be around them. Why the fuck are you still being around them? Like, if it's just too much for you, then separate yourself. If it's gonna make you act crazy, separate yourself. Cause I done seen some craziness when it comes to the good goddess. Okay. And I separated myself, block that shit. Like, go somewhere. Cause that's not healthy. Like, you got an issue if you have things made up in your mind. You got some shit made up in your mind about this motherfucker gonna be mine, and this motherfucker ain't interested in you, and you behaving all erratic and shit and doing shit and all of that. No, I'm going to cut you off because no, that shit is fucking mentally issue. You got mental issues, as far as I'm concerned, and I feel like you might try to hurt me, and I don't want to have to kill your ass. Simple as that. So that is my take on applying pressure. I don't want to apply pressure. Sometimes it's not good. Might not end well for you. I appreciate y'all tuning in with the good goddess on applying pressure. I love y'all. I'm sending you positive energy, healing vibes. See you soon, macaroons. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.